everyone, welcome back to another lunch video. I'm going to be sharing what my husband has been taking in his lunch over this past little while. So my husband's a carpenter. He works outdoors during all 4 of the seasons, and he doesn't have access to a lunchroom because he's always at different job sites. So he does eat his lunch in his truck, and he doesn't have access to a microwave. So we do simple, just real life, realistic, very basic lunches here. Nothing fancy at all. So anyway, I hope this video gives you some ideas, gives you some inspiration to pack a lunch, or gives you some ideas, some lunch packing ideas. Anyway, this is what Dave has been taking in his lunch for this past little while. Good evening, everyone. Welcome back. I'm just getting ready to head to bed, and I thought I would share Dave's lunch before I jumped in bed. So we had hamburgers for supper the other night. It was Dave's birthday, and he wanted burgers, and there was 2 left, so we saved them for his lunch. So he did these up today with whatever he wanted on them. I'm sending him with some cucumbers and 2 of these jalapeno laughing cows. I saw those in Walmart, and I thought Dave would like them. I'm going to send him with one of these Nature Valley oats and dark chocolate granola bars, and some Ritz with peanut butter in them, and then just a Cozy Shack pudding. Anyway, a fork and a spoon wrapped in his napkin there, and that's going to be everything for his lunch. I'll throw an extra napkin in there in case his burgers get messy, but that is going to be lunch, and he'll take his coffee and his water. Welcome back, everyone, for Dave's lunch for tomorrow. I'm sending him with one of these pre-made salads from Superstore. I went for groceries this morning and I grabbed this salad for 50% off. It is a chicken BLT salad, so it just has lettuce, some chicken, a little bit of bacon, some cheese, cucumbers, and tomatoes, and a lonely little lemon in there. I was wishing I had to put on a couple of boiled eggs to send on the side. I hope this is going to be enough. It didn't come with any salad dressing, so I just have some ranch in that container that he can put on top. I'm sending him with some strawberries. You guys know what's in this container. His cucumbers and his tomatoes, a cheese string, and another jalapeno laughing cow. 2 yogurts. And then I'm just sending him with a chocolate cake bear paw, share your smile, and a peanut butter Ritz crackers. So that is everything for his lunch for tomorrow. The weather's getting a little cooler now, so I'll probably get back into baking and you know, all the nice cozy fall meals and all that stuff. Anyway, that's going to be lunch for tomorrow. I'll wrap up his fork and a spoon, and he'll have his water and his coffee, and that's going to be lunch. Welcome back, everyone, for Dave's lunch for tomorrow. I always forget to unclip these after I take them out of the fridge. Tomorrow is going to be a leftover day. This is actually leftover supper from last night. We had some honey garlic chicken, and we had over some rice, so he's just having that for his main lunch. And then I'm going to send him with some cucumbers, some sugar snap peas, and a baby bell cheese, and another one of those jalapeno laughing cows. A Cozy Shack pudding. Couldn't remember what it was called for a second. So just rice pudding. And then I'm going to send him with some of these Ritz crackers with the peanut butter in them. And then I made some chocolate chip cookies today. So he has 3 chocolate chip cookies in there. They have dark chocolate chips and white chocolate chips in them. So that's going to be everything for his lunch. I already put his fork and his spoon in his lunch can. His coffee's all set to go. And he'll take his water. And that will be everything for tomorrow. Good evening, everyone. It is a Sunday evening. I just finished getting Dave's lunch together. So for his lunch tomorrow, I did pick him up this salad in Superstore. It's just a little Cobb salad. So it has chicken, some bacon, cheese, tomatoes, and there's a boiled egg in there. I will have to get some salad dressing. I always forget to grab the little packages of salad dressing that they have to go with the salads. They used to be free. I don't actually think they're free anymore, which is kind of ridiculous. Anyway, he has that salad. And then we had some leftover pizza from, I think this is from when we went to the hotel. for a little staycation over summer, and I was asking Dave, I said, what do you want with your pizza or with your salad? And he was like, I'll take some pizza, and I forgot that this was in the freezer, so that was perfect. Pizza and salad makes for a quick and simple lunch. I'm sending him with some cucumbers and some grape tomatoes and a cheese string, a Cozy Shack pudding, and I just have my cutting board on that because I'm going to make the kids' lunches when I'm done here. And then one of these Made Good Rice Krispie Squares. So he has his fork and his spoon, and I'll wrap those in a napkin. I'll put some hot sauce in the fridge to have with his pizza, and I'll put some salad dressing with his salad. His coffee's all made. So that is everything that Dave's going to be taking in his lunch. I'm going to get this all put in the fridge and get the kids' lunches made and get all the lunches ready for Monday. Welcome back. Just packing up Dave's lunch. I probably should have showed making these wraps, but I made Dave 2 wraps. I had some grilled chicken in the freezer, and I just took 2 wraps and put some herb and garlic cream cheese on them. The grilled chicken, some lettuce, and some cheese. And I wrapped them up in these little parchment paper sheets and then wrapped them in saran wrap. I wrote top on them just so that he would hold them, open them up the right way, and hold them the right way so that like the filling doesn't all fall out of them. Anyway, they should be hopefully pretty filling. The wraps are supposed to be like protein wraps, so hopefully it'll be a little bit more filling. I'm just going to send them with 2 yogurts, a cheese string, and one of these pastries to have with his coffee. And then I did also throw one of these Nature Valley dark chocolate granola bars in there. His coffee's all set for the morning, and I will stick a fork and a spoon in his lunch can. I just saw these tomatoes here, and I thought I could pack him some cucumbers and tomatoes, but anyway, he said that this was enough, so that is going to be lunch for tomorrow. I'll get out a silverware so I don't forget. He'll need a spoon for his yogurt, and I guess he won't need a fork. Anyway, that is going to be lunch. For Dave's lunch tomorrow, I'm sending him with this salad that I had picked up at Superstore. A chicken BLT salad, they called it. So it has lettuce, obviously, bacon, some chicken, cheese, and some tomatoes and cucumbers. I'm going to send him with some salad dressing. Last time I sent him this salad, I felt bad because I forgot the salad dressing. So I'm not going to do that today. I'm going to send him with 2 yogurts, a raspberry and a vanilla, a cheese string, one of these Nature Valley oats and dark chocolate bars, and a slice of homemade banana bread. I just put some butter between it. And that's going to be lunch. I'll send him with a fork and a spoon, his coffee and his water, and that's going to be everything. Welcome back to another lunch. For Dave's lunch for tomorrow, he's kind of taking an odd assortment of things. So he's going to take some leftover tater tot casserole. We had tater tot casserole the other night for supper, and this is what was left, but it's not a whole ton, so it wouldn't be enough on its own. Then tonight we had a chicken Alfredo, and I had some leftover pasta, so I turned that pasta into pasta salad for Dave. So I just have tomatoes, cucumbers, some cheese, and some pepperoni with a tomato. Oh, I forget what it was, like a tomato and oregano salad dressing, or no, maybe I think it was sun-dried tomato. Salad dressing, so he's going to have pasta salad and tater tot casserole. Kind of odd, but anyway, he won't care. It's using up what's in the fridge. I'm sending him with some grapes, and then I'm giving him the last piece of banana bread. Do you want butter on your banana loaf?
That's fine.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
And then I made some peanut butter chocolate chip cookies today, so I managed to salvage 2 of those for his lunch. And that's going to be everything. That should be enough to fill him up. He'll take his coffee and his water. I'll send some hot sauce for the tater tot casserole and a fork and a spoon. But none of it's for you, Ginger. A fork and a spoon and a napkin, and he'll take coffee, and he always takes water to drink. And that will be his lunch for tomorrow. Good evening, everyone. I literally just got out of bed because I remembered that I forgot to give Dave a fork and a spoon in his lunch, and I thought I may as well grab my camera and record what he's taking in his lunch. I just got up to go to the washroom, and she looked at me and she's like, I can't believe you're recording. Anyway, Nothing fancy for Dave's lunch for tomorrow. He is taking a sandwich on some Montreal style smoked meat. I think that's what it's called. So there's just mayonnaise on there, the meat, cheese, and lettuce. I have my retainers in, so hopefully I don't sound too funny here. He had a leftover piece of cheese and pepperoni pizza, so he's going to take that. I didn't know what I was going to make for his lunch tomorrow, and I found the pizza, so I thought I would just make a sandwich to go with it. I'm sending him with an Activia yogurt, some cucumbers, tomatoes, and a Baby Bell cheese, and then just one of these Nature Valley crunchy oats and dark chocolate bars. And then, of course, his fork and a spoon that I forgot. And his coffee's all set, and he'll take water to drink, and that's going to be lunch. For Dave's lunch for tomorrow, he is taking some pizza on bagels. I made up a bunch of pizzas for lunches for tomorrow. I had 2 naan in the fridge and a bagel and a half, so I thought I'll make up some pizza for everybody. Tomorrow's Friday, so these are some 12-grain bagels, and I just put some pasta sauce on them, pepperonis, and some cheese, and baked them in the oven. I'm going to send Dave with some cucumbers and some tomatoes and a Cozy Shack pudding, one of these pastries, and a cheese string. I'll add a fork and a spoon. He probably won't need a fork, but he may want to eat his tomatoes with a fork. And some hot sauce for his pizza, and he'll take water to drink and his coffee. Ginger's crying at the garbage can because I just put some chicken bones in there, and she thinks that she should get those. Anyway, that is going to be Dave's lunch for tomorrow. It's Monday evening here, and we spent the night at the hotel last night for Ben's birthday. Dave took today off so that we could do that with the kids. So I didn't get to the grocery store this weekend, so I'm just kind of packing lunches with what we have. The kids don't have school tomorrow. We're on a long weekend. Anyway, Dave has some tuna sandwiches, so I just mixed up some tuna with some mayonnaise, salt, pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, paprika, and some green onions. A little bit of lettuce and cheese on there on a nice multi-grain bread. So he has 2 sandwiches. We brought home a couple of muffins from the hotel. This was a blueberry muffin. I just cut it in half because I didn't have a container that was deep enough where like the top of the muffin wouldn't stick to the lid of the container. Ginger's eating her supper behind me, so I'm sure you can hear her collar clanking against her bowl. Some grapes in that container, some cucumbers, or not cucumbers. We don't have any cucumbers, otherwise there'd be some in there. Tomatoes, and I just sliced up some cheese and one of these dark chocolate Nature Valley granola bars. So that's going to be everything in his lunch. I will send him a fork in case he wants to eat his grapes or his tomatoes with a fork. I know he doesn't like to eat too much with his hands, even though he'll have to eat his sandwich with his hands. He works with his hands all day, so they get quite dirty throughout the day. Anyway, he'll take coffee and water for his drink, and that will be everything for his lunch for tomorrow. I just finished making Dave's lunch for tomorrow. I'm late doing the lunch tonight. It's 10:56. I was going to make him some pasta salad, and then I remember that I had some sandwich meat in the fridge, so I made him 2 sandwiches. They both just have meat, lettuce, cheese, and mayonnaise on them on some multi-grain bread. So he has 2 sandwiches. I won't bother opening that one. I'm sending him with 2 caramel chocolate chip rice cakes, a Cozy Shack pudding, some cucumbers, and just a Nature Valley dark chocolate and nut granola bar. A fork and a spoon for his Cozy Shack pudding, and if he wants a fork for his cucumbers. And that's going to be everything for his lunch. He's going to take water to drink. He always just takes water. That's all he ever wants. And his coffee. And that will be everything for his lunch. Welcome back. For Dave's lunch tomorrow, he is taking some pasta salad. I hope I put enough salad dressing in there. The only pasta I had was elbow macaroni, so I just used that. But I put cucumbers in there, red, yellow, and orange peppers, tomatoes, a little bit of broccoli, and some pepperoni. So Dave will enjoy that. He loves pasta salad. The little bit that was left, Emily ended up having for her bed lunch. I made some oatcakes today, so I'm sending them with a few oatcakes. I might actually stick some cheese in there. I love oatcakes with butter on them and cheese. Some grapes and some Ritz sandwich crackers, the ones with the cheese in them. And then I'm also just going to stick 2 yogurts in there. So very simple, basic lunch, nothing fancy, but all things that Dave will enjoy. I'm going to stick a fork and a spoon in there and a napkin, and his coffee is all set. He'll take water, and that is going to be another lunch. Well, I hope this video gave you some lunch packing ideas, some inspiration. I hope it motivates you to pack a lunch from home, or maybe just enjoyed seeing what Dave took in his lunch. We just do super simple here. Dave's not picky at all. As long as there's something packed in his lunch can, I don't think he honestly really cares. I mean, he has his favorites obviously, but he's really not picky, so I don't mind packing his lunch at all. Anyway, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Thank you guys for being here, and I will see you next time.